Now then, welcome back to another episode of Nimson on the Madlands. It's nearly the new year. It's nearly 2013. I'm going to take a quick sleep. I think I'm the only one on the server. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to 2013. It's lots of potential with the new year. It's always like it's a fresh start. There's all the things that I've been thinking about doing as I've been wandering about the place just farming up. I've done a hell of a lot of farming over there. I've been farming up all the food you can eat, so I'm set. We've got a ton of food in here. Tons and tons and tons of food. Loads of stuff to feed the animals, and more and more and more and more and more stuff. I've been mining like crazy down in the mine shafts. Been clearing it all out like a pro. I've been plotting this for New Year, and well, everything's back after the prank. Everything's back straight again. I'm pleased with it all again. So I've got some pranking to do this next year as well. It's all pretty good. I spotted this and I thought I'd save this. This is from Kyle. Now, apparently Kyle thought that I was upset because in one of the videos that I did over Christmas, I noticed that there was only 2 gifts for the Brits. And I believe in Kyle's video, fair play to him, he did mention my name and one other Brit. So one Brit got done out of a present because he just didn't know he was around. And I think that this lot is a very nice way of making up for it, especially when the guy didn't have anything. So subscribe to his channel, the Milkman channel. As always, his channel link will be in the description. You should subscribe to him because he's a good lad and you'll probably enjoy watching his videos. And this is pretty generous of him considering he had nothing after the Christmas presents deal. He gave a lot of Christmas presents out, a lot of diamonds and a lot of emeralds and lots of stuff that he gave out to everybody. So you should really be thankful to him. Subscribe to the Milkman is not the same as that. Actually, I'll take those because I'll take those to the end. Let's get those in there. Cookies, spare cookies. I'll keep the spare cookies. Take the bread back. Yeah, I'm overloaded with stuff because I've been farming so much. But that's a good place to be. Better to have too much stored away in Minecraft than not enough and have to farm everything you need as you need it. I've even got myself a load of fireworks stuff ready to go as well. So I might be letting some fireworks off in the new year to mark the new year. I doubt I'll do anything at the end of this episode because this is just falling short of New Year's Day, and I'm not really going for it for New Year's Day. Let's actually put some of this away in here as well. So I managed to get 1 block of emerald out of Christmas. Now I got 2 blocks of emerald out of Christmas and 4 loose emeralds out of Christmas as well. Got 2 blocks of diamond out of Christmas. I've mined the majority of the loose ones, but there was a load from Kyle as well, and there's another one from him, and another block of diamond from him as well. So I've got a fair stash here. Now I understand that I share this with the Brits, but I've given Jobber a chest plate and some leggings to get him going in diamond, and I've given Ego a chest plate before now and a set of tools before now as well. So they've had a fair bit. All of the stuff that's in here that I'm farming up is always available to the Brits. The Brits can use this as their storage. That's why it's called British Home Stores. Yes, because the Brits have it as a shared storage space. So we've got quite a bit of stuff racking up in here. Quite a bit of stuff that they can all use, no doubt. And I just keep farming it and keep collecting it. And as I need it, I use it. And as they need it, they're welcome to come and get it. That's the way the Brits work. However, I haven't seen Ego or Jobber online since before Christmas. It is a little worrying, a little concerning that I'm now here all on my own. It's a little bit pleasant at the same time, now that I've got this large area to myself, but I never planned on having so much to do all to myself. I never planned on it. Let's see. I've got my silk touch shears now, so I can start taking cobwebs and things down as well, which is a good thing. I'm pleased with that because they'll no doubt become very useful at something in the future. Ores. Let's see. Yeah, ores are stacking up as well. Look at this lot. Just mining, mining, getting loads of stuff. What I really need at the minute is, because all of my armor's out, let me just go back to that ender chest. I'm just going backwards and forwards this episode. I'm not actually going to do anything, am I? I'm just saying lots of things. My chest plate, blast protection, rubbish. So I'm probably going to get myself a new one. My diamond boots, feather falling, awesome. Projectile protection, not so great. But I've been wearing them down. Protection 4 leggings, the best. Protection 4 helmet with aqua affinity, the best. They're nice and free. I've used up my work pick, and I've used up my diamond spade, which is awesome as well. And my undead slayer's near enough out as well. I've had to redo my efficiency axes, so I've been spending diamonds to replace all this. But now I've got 34 books sitting there, waiting to be enchanted. So, the things that I'm planning on doing. First of all, let's think of a few things that I'm planning on doing before New Year. Before the New Year, I'm going to get all of my diamond gear sorted out. I'm going to go to the end portal, the end farm, and I'm going to be grabbing a load of levels from those endermen and enchanting loads of books. And then getting all the books sorted out so that I can get the best diamond armor and the best diamond tools that money can buy. And then I'll use my diamonds in the future to repair them. And I'll use them to get all the diamonds I need in the future. The other things I've still got to finish, there's the end farm to finish. There's a good 3 or 4 more levels to finish off. So we'll get those sorted. The other thing that we've got going on is that I need some more. I'll just grab some of this. We need some more stronghold bricks, some of the mossy stone bricks and some of the cracked stone bricks. So I'll be going and ripping some more of that out as another unfinished project. I've got a prank to do. I've already started on one prank, and now I've got to find another prank. This one's for Mad Dog. It's going to be a big clean-up prank, and I'm going to get him absolutely 100% big style. Because he was the mastermind, apparently, according to his video. Mine would like to think that he was the mastermind, but I don't really care who was the mastermind. They're both getting it as big as each other. And I've already planned and started on something for Mime, just because I wanted to prank Mime anyway. But now, I've got Mad Dog. And Mad Dog deserves a special treat, because I hadn't expected Mad Dog to be involved quite so soon, I don't think. So now he is. Now I can get started on that. Right, so what else have we got? Well, once the finishing off is done, then we've got the projects for the new year to figure out. And New Year's projects should be awesome. We've got this place here, which I'm just about to show you. Now, birch wood, birch stairs, birch slabs. The idea is that up here, you've probably seen from here, or seen this tower of wood just sitting here for quite some time, in fair few videos, no doubt. It's got a nice lookout when the scenery loads. It's got a nice lookout of Ego's village, and Ego's bridge, and Ego's castle. Currently still covered in prank wood, and you can just about work out that he's still got his Christmas present there. And the town portal, the Brit town portal, still got its Christmas tree up, still got Jobber and Ego's presents up. All nice and clean though again, which is good. And this leading up here was my project that I was just mapping out. Now, it doesn't look very neat and tidy right now, and that's because it's just temporary. It's just mapping it out. The idea is that this is the start of a rounded castle, with this sort of being the central sort of point. It's not quite lined up center, but it is the sort of central point if I'm like about here. then it will go around here and be a tower, and it will raise fairly high, probably so that it goes beyond this point, because from over there you can see this tower, from over there you can see this tower, and from this tower you can see quite a large perimeter of the area. Now if we imagine that that's the river that cuts through the territory, then up there it goes onto coastline around there, and then follows around, and there's a few little islands around there, and it follows around back down here, and there's a bit of a sandy island up there as well, and then there's this nice bay area here which looks good, and then it follows around a bit more. And now I haven't really explored too far over in those reaches yet, but I do like the look of the place. Sun's going down, or is it? Yeah, sun's going down. Okay, so I will cut for a minute and come back when it's daylight again and show you a few more bits. Be right back. Okay, it's back to day. So, as you can see it from here, that's the original waterfall that caught our eye the first time the Brits laid foot on this soil. And that was where I wanted to build my tower, up on the highest point. Now we're sort of going with a bit of a British theme going on. Oh, Kyle's just joined. The theme really is that we've got a village and a castle there, and this is a small settlement with a farm settlement. So we're going for a whole sort of, not quite medieval in medieval style builds, but castles and things like that. So I'm going for a tower of sorcery up there, a great tower of sorcery. I'm not 100% sure on how it's going to look, but I have got some ideas as to what materials I'm planning on using for it. I'm also planning on having the entrance around about here. You see how this is a slightly curved entrance area here. I'm going to have the entrance set into it. Yeah? But there'll also be natural curve of the dirt, the soil and everything, the natural curves of the land. I'm trying to keep that. So as you would come up here, this would actually be roof level. So on roof level you'd be having nope, that didn't work, did it? I would be having the steps around the outside to give it that natural curve. Boop. And that natural curve will naturally curve, I'm sure. Will it not? See, can I get it this way? Yes. Okay. That way. That way. That one comes out. I'm going to be a dab hand at this by the time I've finished. That's it. Okay, so we've got sort of a natural stepping curve around here, and this will be like the rooftop from the outside. So you'll be able to walk up the roof. Now that doesn't normally happen, does it? You don't normally have a roof space, but in the case of this place, this will be like a birchwood set of stairs leading up and across. So I'm basically laying out where I want that to fall. And in order for it to fall successfully, we will be having the occasional room where it sort of locates itself. They're just sort of following the contours of the build at the minute. Following the contours. So we would have this bit down here dug out, with the roof over the top of it, and inside will be buildings and so on. Stairs coming all the way up here, and through here into another little room. So inside there'll be lots of rooms. A big square room sort of fitted into this plateau area here, with maybe some jutty out bits, because this will have a nice little area for having a window or a balcony or something sitting out of it. And all of these rooms will have a purpose that a sorcerer may need. Say these steps here, for instance, it's probably going to be something along these lines, nice and simple. Just building up the steps, which is going to be on the inside, the ceiling, yeah? Maybe like get rid of that, like the half slabs down here to curve it off. There's going to be a lot of that as well, breaking blocks and getting it wrong. Yeah, so then you've got a nice steady walk down if you want to take the steps route, and when you come up, you've got a nice sloping stairs coming up. But it's all the ceiling, it's all the roof. But the roof is in line with the tower, and then you'll enter the inside of the tower, and the tower will raise up and up and up. And inside the tower we're going to have things that a wizard would have, things that a sorcerer would have. So, the Tower of Sorcery is going to be my big project for myself. And when I'm not doing anything else, that's where I'll be. And that's where I'll be recording. I'll be building as much of it as possible in episodes on the channel. Now, Nemson on the Madlands is generally my multiplayer series. So, the majority of the time I'm trying to get other players on the server. Oh, be right back. It's been maybe half an hour. And guess who's back? Ego's back. Yeah, Ego's back. It's awesome. So, we've had a little chat, and he's coming back, and he's going to be doing his episode all about this tomorrow, which means that it may be published fairly soon around the time that this is here. So go check out Wimping Ego's channel. Again, the description will contain a link. Go subscribe and go and watch his video about this prank stuff. And hopefully now that means us two Brits are backed and we're together again, and we're gonna sort this place out and do some awesome builds. I've been looking forward to the castle that he's going to build over there, and I'm looking forward to building this tower. Ego is a very good builder, especially with the woods and materials. I don't know if you can see from there, but his roofs and his houses and his castle so far, not that you can really see it, and the bridge and all sorts of things like that. He's a very good builder, so I'm going to ask him for a bit of advice as we're building things around here and getting this to blend in with the scenery. What was I saying? I was talking about the Tower of Sorcery and what would be in it. And probably I should go into a bit of detail about what's around it as well. Well, the Tower of Sorcery. Let's take, for example, that we're going to have levels within the tower. Okay? Ouch. I haven't got my feather falling boots on. That hurt. I should have caught the ladder. The tower. So it's going to go down because this is going to be a lower level. So I'm going to have something to do with waterfall and all that sort of stuff down there as well. The main things that I can foresee a Tower of Sorcery needing is a brewing and enchantment room. Well, definitely a brewing room. Most likely that's going to be the main thing, is a brewing room. I'm going to have a brewing room in here with everything I need. Probably a netherwort farm as well. I might leave that coal. Depends. Might take it out and put a window there, or quick access to jump down the waterfall, or climb up through the waterfall to get into it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. The brewing room and a netherwort farm, and we should also include a library. Obviously a great grand library, something awesome looking inside, potentially lower down, set into the heart of the hill itself. And from what I've heard, Dinnerbone is going to be including bookcases that you can store enchanted books in, like it was a chest. So a huge library ready for that update will be awesome, so that I can do all the enchanting books and produce enchanted items and have enchanted books for sale and have potions available for people and all of that kind of wizardry. Also, with the Redstone update coming out 1.5 in the new year, another great thing to look forward to in the new year, completely changing Redstone, potentially completely and utterly changing redstone, perhaps for the better, maybe for the worse. But I've deliberately left off building anything out of redstone in this humble British settlement. And I've not done anything to the castle or the village yet for Ego that involves any redstone at all, because we don't know what 1.5 redstone update's going to give us. So I'll be very interested in doing all of the experimentation. Now, unlike some other YouTubers, now I'm not aiming this at any of the Madlanders, because as far as I know, it's not any of the Madlanders. But some of the professional YouTubers, they tend to do a lot of builds in creative mode first, and then come into their LP and build it, or it's already built. Building it on camera or whatever, yeah? And I am not really that sort of person. I will be building this mostly on camera. Mostly I will be fumbling around with the design on camera, showing you guys the development stages. I do like building with B00, so building with Nemson comes to mind, but I'm not just going to steal his idea for episodes. I'm not making a series out of building with Nemson, just building that tower and building these areas. But every now and again, when I'm not... It's done it again. Done it again. Okay, right, well I'm back. And this is like take 3, isn't it? I've been kicked off the server through whatever reasons a couple of times. Now, Mime is looking into it. Mime is sorting it out. And I'm sure she will do a great job of fixing whatever the problem is. I know it's not her fault. We've got a lot of new players. We've had a lot of changes to the whitelist and resetting and restarting the server and all that. But most of the time, everything's good, everything's fine, everything's working great. I'm sure Nina will look into it and figure it out and get it all sorted. So, let's get this episode over and done with. Let's finish up with something else that I want you all to know. Let's see. You remember that I've been giving out these vouchers? Yeah? Well, they were all exactly the same. Let me get a perch. And we shall read it together. So, most of you, if you have seen other videos, you'll know what it says. And I suggest you go and look at everyone else's videos, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Everybody on the Madlands needs your subscriptions. Go watch the videos, they're cool. Right, here we go. So this voucher. This is the kind of gift you get from someone who has no clue what to buy you. You know the sort of things. However, in Minecraft, this gift voucher is a special token that you may want to use. One task. Be it build a redstone device or a day's farming mining. Your choice how you want Nemson to be your biatch for the day. And that's basically what I've tried to give every person on the server. Now, I know that the new guys won't have had one. And to be honest, I don't intend on giving them one. I'm going to stick with the original plan, that those people that were on the server at Christmas get a voucher. Maybe next Christmas something else will happen, but the voucher itself can still be in a way used. The idea of the voucher, for those of you that needed explaining, is to allow me to interact with the other players on the server. Now, this is the multiplayer series. This is Nemson's multiplayer series. And the idea is that I'm not doing the redstone builds and I'm not doing the epic structures on this server all the time, all by myself, solo. I moved into the Brits area with the other 2 Brits so that I could help them build. So they didn't get a voucher, they got a proper present. However, everybody else who was on the server when we got to Christmas, I've given them a voucher so that I can allow them to choose when and where and how they want me to help them out in an episode. I'm going to hunt this zombie down. I don't know where he's gone. I can just hear a growling. Like he's in around somewhere. But I'll try and keep talking while I'm looking for him. There he is. Picking up the eggs. No wonder he's still there. He must have fallen through somehow. Anyway. Right, so, where was I? Again. I might as well to make this take 4 and just start again altogether this episode. Nope, I will not. The voucher is there for other members on the server to ask me to help them with a project. Now, the size and scale of the project don't really matter to me. I built the Ender farm in a couple of days, and it didn't bother me. I did it for the whole community. We need a good XP farm like that, and I wanted to do something for the community. And the idea of the vouchers was to be able to do something for each individual person on the server. Now, I want to make it so it's good video for you guys as well, my subscribers. I want to make it so it's a good episode. So I'll make sure that when they ask me to do something, it's not just, can you chop down that forest over there for me and put it all in this chest over here, please. Because that would just be boring for you to watch. A bit like the prank cleanup, yeah? Hint, hint, boys. But if they want me to build something like a huge, ginormous iron farm, or a 6-block piston door, or I'm struggling for ideas. There's so many inventions. A combination locking device. Their nether tunnel in a strange, wacky design with loads of lava and water and all sorts, and ice and stuff. Not that water can work in the nether anymore, don't moan. Yes. But all of that in videos for you guys to watch. And the idea is that you'll get to see their areas from my point of view. You'll get to see them in action, possibly and hopefully on video with me and on Skype with me, having a chat about things while we're doing it. I want to make this multiplayer series more co-op, more multiplayer. Yeah? Right, well, for now, this is it. This is me at the dawn of another night, on the dawn of a new year, saying good night, saying goodbye, and I will see you in 2013 for more Nemson on the Madlands. And hopefully lots more multiplayer co-op action on the Madlands. Goodbye, guys.